Hi guys, welcome back to Movie Chat. And if you're here for the very first time, welcome. Let's talk Halloween. Let's talk Halloween Kills, if you want to. if you want to. Let's talk Michael Myers. This is basically AMA. I'm not sure how many people are going to show up, but you never know. If we get a lot of viewers, the video will go straight up onto my channel and will stay there depending on what happens. But yeah, if you want to talk about Halloween, if you want to talk about Halloween Kills, you want to hear my opinions on Halloween Kills, I do have a video on my channel already about what I think about my thoughts on Halloween Kills. You're welcome, guys. You're welcome to join in the chat. I really appreciate it. I'm up to, I should say we are up to 299 subscribers. 299. Quinn, I really hope I'm not butchering your name, man. Quincy Bittles, hi. Hey, Quincy. Good to have you here, my friend. How you doing? You all right? Are you from the UK? Are you from the USA, Canada, Australia, wherever? Where are you from, Quincy? I'm not looking for your fucking address. That's really, really cool. Thank you so much. Quincy Bittles, my apologies. Quincy Bittles says should be 300 subs now. Thank you so much. So if we're up to 300, and you have subscribed, Quincy Bittles, thank you. I really appreciate that. You didn't have to do that. It's so nice. It's so nice. Yeah, I mean the thumbnail to this video should be Halloween, but we don't necessarily have to talk about Halloween. It's quite a hot topic at the moment, considering Halloween Kills, that piece of shit, is in the cinemas at the moment. But we don't necessarily have to talk about that movie. It's a AMA. Ask me anything. Ask me anything within reason. From the UK. So Quincy, where are you from, my friend? Like country-wise. I'm not looking for your zip code or your postcode. This is very impromptu. Very, very impromptu. So impromptu. I even forgot to put my hat on. Cool. Quincy, I am from Central United States. Cool, man. Cool. Good stuff. And I'm not sure if you're still watching, but I've only just noticed, from my shame, I've only just noticed that your thumbnail is fucking awesome. I've just noticed that could be. I mean, we know it's Michael Myers. Is that Halloween 6? Halloween 6, Michael Myers. Anyway, it's Michael Myers, and it's not Halloween Kills Michael Myers, so I'm down with that. Yeah. Quincy Biddles, the blackest eyes, the devil's eyes. I spent 8 years trying to reach him, another 7 trying to keep him locked up, because I realized what was living behind those Irons was purely and simply evil. What do we do? He's been here tonight. I think he'll come back. I still think I should tell the local news. No, don't do that. Don't do that. If you do that, they'll see him in every house. They'll see him on every street corner. Just tell your men to keep their eyes open and their mouths shut. I know I messed up. I messed up a couple of lines there, but you know where I'm coming from. The blackest eyes. The devil's eyes. 8 years trying to reach him. I'm trying to keep him locked up. Yeah. The days, my friend, we'd hope they never end. But they had to. And, yeah. Yeah. Quincy Bill says, what Halloween is it? When the cop just runs over a normal civilian because he thought it was Myers. That was crazy. That was Halloween 2, Quincy. That was Halloween 2, 1981. The guy was, I don't want to say cosplaying as Michael Myers, because Michael Myers at that time was not Michael, Yeah, he had a similar mask, and the guy's name in the movie was Ben Tramer. You're more than welcome, Quincy. Yeah, Ben Tramer. But the funny thing about that, I always find it hilarious, is Ben Tramer. Okay, the cop car came out of nowhere. Came out of nowhere? Came out of nowhere? Are you serious? The guy, this cop was doing at least 50 miles per hour on a residential. If he didn't hit Ben Tramer first, he would have slammed straight into the ambulance, I think it was. So you don't do 50 on a residential. Yeah, that was Ben Tramer, Halloween 2. Quincy Biddles says, yeah. Yep. LOL, I know, right? It was such a crazy scene. It is. It's nuts. I mean, the first time I saw Halloween 2, I was probably 7 years old. But you don't think about it back then. You know, when you watch it for the first time, you're very young. I'm not sure how you were when you first saw it, but me, I was like, oh, okay, Ben Tramer, poor Ben Tramer, just happened to be in the way. But the thing is, yeah. Sorry. That car going at that speed would have crashed straight into the ambulance anyway. It wouldn't have mattered. Ben Tramer didn't even slow it down. Pardon me. Oh, great stuff coming in from Quincy Bills. Quincy Bills says, I want to get the mask Michael was wearing in the car with Tina in Halloween Part 5. Okay, yeah. It's different than a Myers mask. It's called the Brute mask. Yeah. It's called the Brute Mask. So if you want to eBay that, Diana, hey Diana, welcome to the chat. Diana, do I know you from the artist channel? I know you from somewhere, or you may have just been right here on Movie Chat More. Do I know you? Have you been in the artist version 1 channel? But thank you so much for being here, Diana. I really appreciate it. Yeah, Quincy Bills. Quincy, that is the Brute Mask. And you may be able to buy it from, I don't know, eBay, Amazon, God knows where. That's the one from Halloween 5. Diana, 1, 2, 3. Yep, Diana. Yeah, oh, you are from the artist channel. I thought you were. I thought I knew you from somewhere. Whether it be here or Will's channel or a bit of both. But thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining the chat. We don't have to talk about Halloween. This is basically Halloween AMA, and it's also an AMA. So, ask me anything. Ask me anything. Quincy Bill says, I will check online. Thanks for the info. No problem whatsoever, man. No problem whatsoever. It's called the Brute, the Brute Mask. I'm not sure how you spell that. It could be 00. It could be UT. I'm not sure, but it's bound to be available somewhere. Hey, my man, Josh. Evening, Richard. Evening, Josh. Or morning, I should say. How am I going to bring that up? Lost track of time. Tell me about it, my friend. Tell me about it. Yeah, this is Josh. You've seen the thumbnail. We don't necessarily have to talk about Halloween. It's an AMA. But the thumbnail I thought was interesting. Pretty shit, but interesting. So, yeah. Josh says, so did you change your mind on Kills? By any chance? No. It's a piece of shit. Halloween Kills is the worst Halloween movie ever made. Now, I would have to go back and watch Rob Zombie, by the way. I adore Rob Zombie. I like Rob Zombie's Halloween 1 from 2007, which I mentioned in my video about Halloween Kills. But I would have to go back and watch Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 because I actually do right now believe that movie is better than Halloween Kills. Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. But I have to go back and watch it again. Josh says, shit, but interesting. Sums up my life. Josh says, Rob Zombie is amazing, but his films are awful. Now, yeah, a lot of people, Josh, agree with you with that. I'll wait for the DVD. Halloween Kills, yeah, I think you said that on the comment section. No, Rob Zombie is. I mean, I could listen to the guy for hours, and I have. If you go to YouTube, Rob Zombie interview, oh man, there's so much there. I wish there was more. Rob Zombie shit on YouTube because the guy is fucking interesting to listen to, you know? He's so interesting, he's funny, he's really funny, and he's a talented guy. Josh says he's a cool, yeah, he is. He's a cool guy, yeah. Surprisingly gentile, laid back. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's pretty much laid back, really. I do notice a lot of motion. I don't know. I mean, when he's being interviewed, Art Wishwood, by the way, Art Wishwood, welcome to the chat, Art Wishwood. Good to see you here. Thank you so much for being here, Art. It doesn't go unappreciated. Thank you so much. Yeah, Rob Zombie, laid back. Yeah, he is. He's very laid back when it comes to interviews, but he's very motion. It's like if he's got like a 2-arm seat, you'll see that his one arm is he does move around a lot, but it doesn't mean he's not laid back. And again, Wishwood, Art Wishwood, welcome to the chat. Josh says, I like his music being a metalhead. I like his music being, yeah, I mean, Rob Zombie's music, too heavy for me, but you enjoy it, and that's what counts. Wishwood says, I like that Myers shirt. This one. Thank you, by the way. Thank you so much. This one here. See that? It's got a massive hole in the back, so I don't wear this out in the street anymore. But thank you. I can wear it here. Cinematic Addict. Cinematic Addict is in the chat. Welcome, Cinematic Addict. Jeff says, I just mean laid back, as in he's not aggressive. Yes, totally agree. Now, whatever that is, Pantera, Jeff says, too heavy, guessing you're not a I'm probably not even pronouncing it correctly. Pantera fan, whatever that is, probably not. No, I wouldn't be. Quincy Bills, yeah, that is a cool shirt. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you. Like I said, so I've got a massive hole in the back here, so I'm not wearing it in public anymore. You know, in public in the summer. Yeah, Josh, each to their own. I agree with that. Okay, it's cool stuff. I love it when you guys talk to one another. That's what it's all about, guys. That's what it's all about. It's not about me. Like I said, since almost day one. It's my channel, but it's your show. I would not have a channel if it wasn't for you guys. So thank you so much. Cinematic Addict says, so are you discussing kills and H2O? I have Cinematic Addict. I have, and everyone watching, I have a video coming up about Halloween H2O. It's not live. It's not going to be a live video. I do have a video coming up, a standalone, non-live video coming up about Halloween H2O. But when it comes to Halloween Kills, yeah, you can. I mean, you can ask me whatever you want about Halloween H2O if you want to. That's fine. You can ask me whatever you want about any Halloween movie, any Friday the 13th movie, any Elm Street movie. This is an AMA. But there is a video coming up within hopefully the next week. Standalone, not live. And there's something I want to talk about when it comes to Halloween H2O. But if it comes up now, then I'll talk about it now. Art Wishwood says, I love Kills. Art Wishwood says, I love Kills. Halloween Kills, yeah. I was actually reading the novelization before this. It's a good read. Well, I'm glad you loved it. Art Wishwood, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad you loved it. I wish I could say the same. I wish I loved it. I went to see the movie with my nephew, and we did a video. It's on my channel. We came back. I wish I loved it too, man. I wish I loved it too. But I'm glad you did. I'm glad you loved it. That's what counts. What the fuck does it matter what I say? What counts is what you guys in the chat, in the comment section, that's what counts, you know? I'm just here to give commentary on what, you know. I am so glad you loved it. I hated it. Josh says, is there any movies you're looking forward to in 2022? Yeah, Scream 5. I'm looking forward to Scream 5. I think that's January 2022. So I'm looking forward to that. Cinematic Addict says, I'm excited for your vids. As always, thank you. I think you know I love Halloween H2O. I actually forgot Cinematic Addict. I'm sorry. I forgot you love Halloween H2O. I love Halloween H2O. I was surprised you hated Kills so much. I think it's a mixed bag. Good and bad in it. Well, the soundtrack in Halloween Kills, I mean, we're talking John Carpenter. You know, the soundtrack is amazing. John Carpenter, Cody Carpenter, and Daniel Davis. Yeah, the soundtrack was good. But I can't find anything else to like about the movie. I really can't. I did not even like The Mask. I wasn't even. And when I say I didn't like The Mask, I'm not talking about somebody stop me. I'm not talking about that mask. I'm talking about the burnt mask in Halloween Kills. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. I wasn't a big fan of the 2018 mask. But if I have to find something I like about Halloween Kills, it would be the soundtrack. And maybe, well, and the flashback. Everyone's talking about the flashback. You know, yes, it was very well executed. Yes, the flashback was cool. But what I don't like about the flashback is, well, there's a few things. But the major issue I have about the flashback and Halloween Kills is the it fucks around with the end of Halloween 78. I know Halloween 2 is not canon anymore in this timeline. I know that. But if I'm with that, and I'm just not a big fan. But what they did with the flashback, and was it Aaron Armstrong playing Michael Myers? Why did they not just have him, rather than James Hugh Courtney, play the Shape? That guy was fucking brilliant. Aaron Armstrong. Have him play the Shape. Yeah, I know why they went the other way, because Michael Myers is 40 years older. He's going to move differently. I know why they did that. We all know why they did that. But if it was in my hands, I would have had Aaron Armstrong from the flashback scenes play the Shape, not just in Halloween Kills, but in Halloween 2018. That guy knew his shit. Don't want to miss any comments. Thank you so much again, guys, for being here. Just says the trailer did look great. I go into it with an open mind. Yeah, you should do, Josh. You should do. I hated 2018. Chances are I won't like it. Well, if you hated 2018, I don't know why you... I mean, I'm not a big fan of 2018. But if you're not a big fan of 2018, I'm not saying I know what you're looking for in a horror movie. Who am I to say that? I don't know. But if you hated Halloween 2018, Josh, there's a chance, depending on what you're looking for. Depending on what you're looking for, there's a chance you might love Halloween Kills. Depending on what you're looking for in your Michael Myers movie. But I don't know what you're looking for. So, yeah. Oh, Witchwood. Oh, I love this. I love this. Witchwood says, would you say Kills is worse than Resurrection? Excuse me. Would you say Kills is worse than Resurrection? Yes. Yes. I don't even have to think about it. It's in my video that I did a couple of weeks ago, a week ago. Halloween Kills, in my opinion, is the worst Halloween movie ever made. I mean, Halloween 2, Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 could be in that same, Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 and Halloween Kills in the same ballpark. But would you say Kills is worse than Resurrection? Yes. When I came back from the cinema a couple of days after watching Halloween Kills, I just had to get that bad taste out of my mouth. I had to get the bad taste out of my mouth that was Halloween Kills. And one of the first movies I watched was Halloween Resurrection and Halloween 6. And Halloween H2O, which I'm a big fan of. I love Halloween H2O. But, yeah. I would say, to answer your question, Art Wishwood, would you say Kills is worse than Resurrection? Yes. On many, 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 many different levels. Yes. Halloween Kills is worse than Resurrection. Pardon me. Quincy Biddle says the new Scream movie should be pretty good in 2022. I hope so. I think we all hope so. And it's good it's coming out in January. Yeah. It's good it's coming out. We haven't got to wait that long. In my personal opinion, as long as it's better than Halloween, as long as it's better than Scream 4, then we can't go wrong. We can't go wrong. I absolutely hate Scream 4. But yeah, we hate Scream 4. So it cannot get worse than that. I think Scream 5 will be better than Scream 4. Are they going to kill off one of the main characters? Maybe. I just hope it's not Sidney. If it's going to be one of the main, like Dewey, Sidney, Gal Weathers, maybe it's time to kill off. Maybe if they want to go that way, maybe it's time to kill off Gal Weathers. That's the way I would go. Don't kill off Dewey. And certainly don't kill off Sidney. Don't do that. Because that would not be a brave choice. That would be a stupid choice. Don't kill off Sidney. Keep Sidney Prescott alive. Josh says, you know what? Let me start that again, Josh. You know what I've been a Patterson hater going on for about 2 years now. Patterson, the Batman guy. Yeah. Ever since I heard they cast him, but the latest trailer for the Batman looks really good. So I'm looking forward to seeing it. I'm not going to watch it. I'm gonna watch that not at a cinema. I'm gonna watch it when it comes on Sky Cinema for free. But if you're looking forward to it, that's what counts, Josh. That's what matters. If you're looking forward to it, that's what matters. I'm not looking forward to it. I don't. I think they made a big fucking mistake casting Robert Pattinson as the Batman. But maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. Robert Pattinson may knock the fucking thing out of the fucking park. Who knows? But my Batman will always be Michael Keaton. So, but you're looking forward to it, and that's what counts. Irishwood. Oh, okay. You're talking to Quincy. Good stuff. Good stuff. I love it when you guys talk to one another. I think that's good stuff. All the community here. So that's brilliant stuff. Brilliant stuff. Scrolling down. Even though it could be terrible, says Josh. You're talking about the Batman? Yeah, I'm not going to watch it unless it's free. Free on Sky. Josh says, but everyone thought Keaton would be terrible. Keep that in mind. That is a good point. Josh, I remember I was 9. That movie came out in 1989. I was 9 years old when that movie came out. And yeah, you're right. But was Keaton terrible? No. Michael Keaton was the best. In my opinion, it's just my opinion. I know people watching this may love Christian Bale. But nope. Michael Keaton turned out to be fucking brilliant. Fucking brilliant. And it will always be my Batman. But I know where you're coming from. I know. Yeah. A lot of people did. It was like, Michael Keaton? I remember. Conspiracy Trifecta. Conspiracy Trifecta says, what do you expect from Halloween Ends? What do I expect from Halloween Ends? Something better than we see in Halloween Kills. What do I expect? Well, we know David Gordon Green and maybe Danny McBride as well. They said this is going to be more downplayed. It's not going to. Halloween Kills was the second act of a third act play, which is what it should be, despite Halloween 78. I'm expecting a more cerebral kind of movie. I'm expecting a better movie. I'm expecting, with Halloween Ends, I'm expecting Michael Myers to maybe, just maybe, be captured again and escape again. Or this is 4 years. I mean, Halloween 2018, Halloween Kills 2018, and this is 4 years in the future. I'm expecting a more cerebral film, much more in-depth. I'm just expecting a better film. I'm expecting a much, 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 much better film. It can't get worse. In my opinion, it can't get worse than Halloween Kills. So I think they're going to take it, I was going to say one step back, but I think they have to take maybe 20, 25 steps back and get back to where they were with 2018. Because I'm not a massive fan of 2018, but since seeing Halloween Kills, I have a newfound respect for that movie. And I think that's what they're going to do. Whether or not we're going to be set in the asylum, I hope not. I don't, but what do I expect from Halloween Kills? I expect a better movie. I expect from Halloween Ends, I'm expecting references. We know this. David Gordon Green has already said this is a post-pandemic world. A post-pandemic world. Well, if that's the case, well then fuck you, David Gordon Green. Fuck you, David Gordon Green. I want to go to the cinema. I want to go to the movie theater. I don't want to be thinking about fucking coronavirus. So, but the script is done. Halloween Ends is done. And it is set in a post-pandemic world. Well, I'll be honest. By then, next year, well, a little bit less than a year, a little bit less, we would have seen the trailers by now. And if they go on and on and on and on about the coronavirus and all that shit, I'm not going to see it in cinema. I won't pay my money to see that at the cinema. I won't do it. But I am expecting, even if they do, and we know they will, set this film in a post-pandemic world, I still think it's going to be a better movie than Halloween Kills. It's going to be more cerebral. It's going to be more 2018, Halloween 2018. Whatever they do, it can't get fucking worse than Halloween Kills. That's the way I look. That's the way I look at it. It can't get worse. The only way is up. I don't want to miss anybody. Josh says, can't think of anything else that I'm excited about next year. Well, Ghostbusters is this year, I think. Ghostbusters, I think, is, yeah. Soon here in the UK. I think it's soon. Josh follows up with, is there a lot of woke stuff? Is there a lot of woke stuff in it? I could get past it if it's well acted. With you, Josh, yes, there is a lot of woke stuff in Halloween Kills, and if you could get past it, if the acting is good, then you're in for a very, very bad time, because the majority of acting in Halloween Kills is complete shit. So yeah, bad news for you, man. Bad news for you, buddy. If you're not bothered about the woke stuff, if it's acted well, bad news. It's not the acting, the dialogue in Halloween Kills is so over the top and so woke, and it's just ridiculous. Why would I, of all people, I'm a defender of the Halloween sequels. I'm a defender of Halloween 5, Halloween 4, Halloween Resurrection, Halloween 6. I defend these movies as much as I can. So for me to say Halloween Kills has absolutely nothing going for it apart from the soundtrack, well, Josh says, love the first Scream. Me too. 25 years old this year, I believe. 25 years old. Couldn't give a fuck about the new one. I'm looking forward to it, but do you know what, Josh? I'm looking forward to Scream 5 more now. More. Because Halloween Kills was such a fucking disaster. I'm looking forward to this Halloween. I'm looking forward to Scream 5 more than I was. Things can only get better after that. And guys, like I said, this is just my opinion. It's just my opinion on Halloween Kills. I hated the movie. Scrolling down, Josh says 4 is enough. Yep. Didn't like Halloween. Scream 4, not a big fan. Scream 4, not a big fan for me. Wishwood says, what's your number one favorite track on the Kill soundtrack? I haven't got one. The soundtrack was good. When I say I enjoyed the soundtrack art, I enjoyed the soundtrack whilst in the cinema. You know, I enjoyed the music. And on YouTube, it's on YouTube. Yeah, I haven't got a favorite one. But if I had to pick one, I think they did in Halloween Kills a slight revamp of the Shape Stalks Allison. I think that's what it's called, from Halloween 2018, The Shape Stalks Allison. So I would just have to say that one. Great question, by the way. Did you? Did you? Do. Cinema Addict says Michael Keaton will be Batman again. Yeah, in the new Flash movie. I'm excited for that, but I think Ben's Batman will be there also. I don't know how it will play out. Maybe like No Way Home Spider-Man. Well, the first thing I'll say to that is I've never seen No Way Home Spider-Man. I've never seen the movie. Spider-Man to me ended with Spider-Man 3 with Tobey Maguire. I do own The Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2 on DVD, but I haven't watched them yet. I know, a long time. Michael Keaton is apparently going to be Batman again in the new Flash movie. I'll probably see that movie just to see that. Just says I would have agreed with you up until like 2 weeks ago when I watched the new trailer. But he looks pretty good in the suit, and his bat voice is on point. Plus, he is a good actor. He was great in The Lighthouse. We're talking about Robert Pattinson. Yeah, I've never seen The Lighthouse. I know Robert Pattinson is not just the Twilight guy, but I know that. But maybe I'll be proved wrong. I want to be wrong. I really do. I want to be wrong. I want Robert Pattinson to fucking kill it. Be a brilliant Batman. But yeah, Michael Keaton will always be my Batman. I don't care whether your name is Christian Bale or Robert Pattinson. I don't care. I don't care if your name's Val Kilmer. I don't care if your name's George fucking Clooney. Michael Keaton or Adam West. I don't care if your name's Adam West. My Batman will always be Michael Keaton. Josh says people need to get vampire movies out of their mind. Even he hates them. LOL. Does he? I haven't heard that, but I trust you, Josh. If you know that, you know that. Robert Pattinson hates those movies, but he didn't turn down the paycheck, did he? I mean, what? Who would turn down a paycheck like that for those Twilight movies, you know? You'd have to be fucking insane. LOL, indeed, LOL. Josh says this whole multiverse thing with all three Spider-Man is just silly. I don't know why everyone wants it. Just for the nostalgia, I guess. Maybe. To me, Josh, I couldn't give a fuck. I just don't care. I don't give a shit. The last movie in that kind of realm I cared about was Spider-Man 3 with Tobey Maguire. And that's the last one I gave a shit about. I saw Hulk. I thought, what a piece of shit that was. My opinion. Just my opinion. Hulk was crap. I haven't seen the Amazing Spider-Man movies yet. I think they made 2 of them, 1 and 2. I haven't seen them yet, but I have owned those movies on DVD for at least 2 years. No, wait, at least The Amazing Spider-Man. Maybe the last 3 or 4 years on DVD, but I haven't watched him yet. Josh says, God, I'm so bored of the MCU. Yeah. Conspiracy Trifecta says, it sounds like it's going to be some political garbage. You're talking about Halloween Ends. Yeah, it could be. It could be. And if it's that bad, by then we'll know. We'll know by the trailer. I'm not talking about the teaser trailers. I'm talking about the proper trailers. We'll know. We will know what direction they're going in, and if they go too far with a post-pandemic world, then I'm not seeing it at cinema. I'm not paying my money. I will watch it when it comes on free on Sky TV, Sky Cinema, but I'm not going to watch it at the cinema. I'm not paying my money. Nah. No way. Cinematic Addict says, when you say Halloween Kills is the worst, can you be more specific? I think it's far from the worst, but curious to know your opinion is all. That's fine, Cinematic Addict. Can I be more specific? Can I be more specific? Well, in my video, I did the worst Halloween movie of all time, Halloween Kills. I hated the cinematography. I absolutely hated the acting, the dialogue. I hated the way the legacy characters were handled. We had Nurse Nurse Marion. Yeah. The legacy characters, Lindsay and Tommy. I did say though in my video, I did say Tommy was out legacy characters. The only one they seemed to give a fuck about was Tommy, and look how he went out. So yeah, to be more specific, maybe I'll do a standalone video about that. But that's basically it. There's nothing apart from the soundtrack. There's nothing I liked about Halloween Kills. Can I be more specific? I thought I covered that. I mean, with the last video I did, that was not a live video. Yeah. Cinematography, the dialogue, the waste, the absolute fucking waste of the legacy characters. Why bring them back and give them nothing to do? Why bring them back? Why bring them back if you're going to give them nothing to do? It's purely and simply fan service. And I'm not against fan service. I'm not against it. I love the Haddonfield Memorial Hospital and the way, the logo was the same from Halloween 2 from 1981. I love that. But those legacy characters, oh man. And to be more specific, like I mentioned before, the woke was completely unnecessary. Not as bad as Black Christmas 2019. Nowhere near as bad as that. but it just felt very political. It was all political. I hope that's answered your question, but I could go into it. I could make another stand-alone video about Halloween Kills, but the film's terrible. I don't really want to waste my time making. I mean, this is fantastic talking to you guys live about Halloween Kills, but I don't feel the need to make another stand-alone video about what I feel is the worst Halloween movie of all time. Josh, I love this channel, even when I don't agree with you. Sorry, man, I'm just got a squat. Josh says, I love this channel. Thank you, man. Even when I don't agree with you, it's always good to hear your take on things. You crack me up. Thank you so much. Josh follows up with, you call it as you see it. I try to call it as I see it. Thanks, Josh. Really appreciate it. Josh says, is yet to be seen with Robert. It's yet to be seen with Robert. Oh, okay. You're talking to somebody else, I think. Wait, great stuff. Great stuff. I love it when you guys talk to one another. It's fantastic. Josh says, yeah, he won't be as good as Kean. No, he won't be. But for one thing, his voice is better than Bow's. Oh yeah, Christian Bale. Christian Bale's Batman. Yeah, you know what? You want me to do it, don't you? I know you do. Christian Bale is Batman. Christian Bale is Batman. Hello, Joker. Hello, Joker. I shit you not. The first time I watched, not Batman Begins, but the one after it, I had to put the subtitles. I said this before, I'll say it again. I had to put the subtitles on to understand what Christian Bale was talking the fuck about. Seriously, I did. Josh says, I wouldn't turn down the paycheck for Twilight, to be honest. Neither would I. Pay me $1 million and I'll be whoever you want me to be. Hello. Laughing my ass off, yeah? Well, to a certain extent, I'm the same way. Cinematic Addict. Are you talking to Josh? I'm going to read it out anyway. Josh, yeah. Josh, I agree. Bale's voice. I couldn't understand in the last two. It Begins, I think he does well because he ain't given much to say. Yeah, that's true. Definitely glad Rob has an ordinary deep voice. Yeah, I couldn't understand a fucking word apart from, like you say, Begins. I couldn't understand a word the man was saying. Yeah. I love American Psycho. American Psycho with Christian Bale. He's got this American accent. It's fan-fucking-tastic, man. Just says, yeah, he wasn't as bad in Begins. Okay. But by The Dark Knight. Just awful. I'm not wearing hockey pants. And I'm Hey. Cinematic Addict. Oh yeah, I remember I did watch your review. Hey, they got wasted as well. Definitely a missed opportunity. Definitely. I mean, yeah. And yeah, Cinematic Addict, you follows up with okay. But just outside of the Joker, I think Batman Begins is the superior story, and I enjoy the lead. Yeah. I can't talk too much about Batman these days because I don't really give two fucks about it. But yeah, Cinematic Addict, hate they got wasted as yeah. The legacy characters and Halloween Kills were wasted. If they were to have done Halloween Kills again and do, pardon me, and do what we all wanted them to do and give out, character development with each character. Nurse Marion, Brackett, Lindsay, Tommy, anyone else I'm missing out? Yes, it would have been a 4-hour movie, and it took me enough to endure what was like an hour and 45 minutes. So for them to do that, they would have to have drawn the movie out to like 4 hours, and they're not going to do that, are they? Let's face it. Let's be honest. They're not going to do that. See. Josh says Batman Begins is a solid movie. I agree. I agree. Heath did a good job, but those sequels are overrated in my opinion. Ben Affleck was good, but was shit. Batman versus Superman was shit. I had that on my Skybox ready to watch for quite a while. I've deleted it because I knew I was never going to get around to watching it. Why would you have Superman versus Batman? I mean, I know the reason. I know what happened. I know that, I know. After having it on your Skybox for a year and kind of a year, 7-8 months, and not watching it, I'm never going to watch it. So I just deleted it. I don't care. I just don't give a shit. Josh says, I don't know why people care about Batman being so huge, though. You don't have to be huge to kick ass. Look at Michael Keaton. That's true. Michael Keaton is what? 5'10", 5'11"? Cinematic Addict says, true. I'm ready to see slender young Batman. The suit looks amazing, Josh and Richard. The suit does look good. I gotta give it that much. Robert Pattinson's suit for the Batman does look pretty cool. It looks it does. It looks cool. Okay. Did he Josh says, I wish I had the CD. What was it? 4? The CD? The album? 4? I must have a CD around here somewhere. This is not Huey Lewis and the News, but do you like Huey Lewis and the News? Do you like Huey Lewis and the News? American Psycho, Christian Bale, fucking classic. Do you like Huey Lewis and the News? I really wish I had a Huey Lewis and the News CD to do that, you know? Okay, I see you guys are still talking to one another. I love that. I love that shit, man. I love that shit. We're building a community. And I love it. Did you? Okay. Okay, Josh says, talking to Cinematic Addict, saying literally up until the last trailer dropped, I was like, fuck this movie. We've had enough Batman movies already, but I'm definitely intrigued. LOL. Good. That's good. That's good. It's good. I'm not intrigued, but I know you're not talking to me. You're talking to Cinematic Addict, which is great stuff. Great stuff. I think they made a mistake. I think they made a big, big fucking mistake casting Robert Pattinson as Batman. That's just the way. It's just the way I feel about it, you know. Josh says, "What was the like movie you watched other than Kills?" LOL. What was the like movie? What was the like movie you watched other than Kills? LOL. Josh, you're gonna have to embellish on that, my friend. What was the like movie? I'm not sure what you mean. I'm sorry. I'm not sure what you mean. Cinematic Addict says, LOL, definitely still wish we got a proper Catwoman spinoff or something, but hope we get a good Selina Kyle in this movie. So you guys are into this universe, and it's great. It's fucking fantastic. I'm not into it at all anymore. But it's fucking fantastic that you are, and you're talking to one another and me about it. It's fucking brilliant, man. It's fucking brilliant. Thank you so much. But me personally, I don't give a fuck about the Batman. But I'm gonna watch it at some point when it's free. Egypt Harley, welcome to the chat. Egypt Harley, how did you like Halloween Kills? Hated it with a passion. I do have a video on my channel about what I thought about Halloween Kills. I hated it. Okay, Josh, last movie you watched. Typo. Yep, we've all been there, Josh. Don't worry about it. So, Josh, you're asking me. So, what was the last movie? What was the last movie I watched? Other than Kills, something I've seen probably 50 times. I don't know. Nothing new. I do have The Conjuring 3 ready to watch on the Skybox over there. I'm not expecting too much from that, though. Josh says Jon Hamm is Don Draper from Mad Men. Means nothing to me, man. I don't know. I mean, you know what you're talking about when it comes. I haven't got a clue. Jon Hamm is never heard of him. Is Don Draper? Is I don't know. Josh follows up with, I think, Zoe Kravitz will do great as Catwoman. So Zoe Kravitz, I don't know Zoe Kravitz, but there's going to be a new Catwoman. My Catwoman will always be, surprise, surprise, Michelle Pfeiffer. But Josh says, don't get me wrong, Keaton will always be my favorite. Cinematic Addict says, me too, she's beautiful, but have no reason to doubt her. Only seen her in minor roles, but sure she will be good. I've never heard of her, but I'm not saying you're wrong. She could blow this thing out of the park. She could be the best Catwoman ever, but not to me. That would always be Michelle Pfeiffer. But I know where you're coming from, Cinematic. What do you think of David Gordon Green directing the Exorcist sequels, Rich? I think no, LOL. I think no too. Because what's happening? Give me a second. Please don't go anywhere unless you really need to. I have to. This is real. This is live. And I've got to urinate. So I'll be right back. But that Cinematic Addict is a great question. I can't wait to answer it. I gotta take a piss. I gotta take a leak. Be right back. I'm back. We just had a fucking fantastic question come in, and it was from Cinematic Addict. I think. Yes, it was. What you think of David Gordon Green directing the Exorcist sequels, Rich? I think no. Yes, no, don't do it. See, this is what's happening at Blumhouse. They're looking for a monopoly. They are. Blumhouse want a monopoly. I mean, they got Black Christmas. I mean, wow. What a pile of shit that was. What do I mean, The Exorcist? Well, I'm going to repeat what a lot of YouTubers have already said about The Exorcist and Blumhouse. What can they do that we haven't already seen in 125,000 films when it comes to exorcism and that kind of realm? You know, exorcism movies, The Exorcist. I mean, The Exorcist was that 1973? Correct me if I'm wrong. I stand to be corrected. But I mean, I can't, to go over that shit again would just be repeating what so many YouTubers have already said. What we know. When that movie came out, yes, there were ambulances lying outside movie theaters. Literally, ambulances lined up outside movie theaters. Not like the Blair Witch Project. I fucking love the Blair Witch Project from 1999. This was different. Blair Witch was because of motion sickness. That's why people ran out of the cinema, not because they were scared of the movie, because the motion sickness and the camera, they were sick. True. With The Exorcist, people ran out of the cinema disgusted. You probably already know what I'm saying. You know all this. I'm going to say it anyway. The Exorcist from 1973, I think, what can Blumhouse do other than fuck it up? What can they do? The exorcism of Emily Rose again? I mean, I don't want Blumhouse to have a monopoly on the horror franchises. I mean, what's next? I mean, The Exorcist, and what's next? Are they gonna do the Amityville Horror all over again? Oh man! So my opinions of David Gordon Green directing the Exorcist sequels, no. I would, if I had my way, and this is not going to happen. It's not going to happen. If I had my way, I would leave The Exorcist alone. Leave it alone. Don't go back. Because you can't go back. You can't this time. I don't care. I mean, David Gordon Green, yeah, he's a pretty good director. He's not brilliant. He's not great, but he's pretty good. The Exorcist, I don't care. I really don't care what David Gordon Green brings to the table when it comes to The Exorcist. Because no matter how good the movie is, it's never going to be The Exorcist. So no, my opinion on that, David Gordon Green is going to fuck it up. He's going to fuck it up. Blumhouse, they're going to fuck it up. The Exorcist 2 and 3, hopefully they fail. Hopefully Blumhouse's Exorcist movies fail at the cinema. But do I really want to see that? Do I really want to see the? Well, yeah, I do, but David Gordon Green is not a good enough director to give us what we want in a new Exorcist movie. Is anybody? I don't know. But not him. And definitely not Blumhouse. Hopefully that answers your question, Cinematic Addict. I know I went through the grind on that one, but hopefully that answers your question. And thank you so much for asking it. Josh says, Josh says, let's all agree on one thing. Pattinson will be better than Clooney. Yes, I agree. Josh, 246, 8 afternoon. Urinate. I'm back now. Obviously, you put that just before I went to take a piss. But Josh says, God, I'm fucking hammered. Laughing my answer. Cinematic Addict says, wait here, Chucky. I have to go. Wait here, Chucky. I have to go tickle. Same. Oh, okay. You're talking to Josh, talking to Cinematic Addict. That's great stuff. Great stuff. Great stuff. Josh, good slash. Was it? Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Cinematic Addict says, hey, now they're getting old. Why they aren't in much? Eh? Hey, now they're getting old. But I'm not sure what you're talking about, but I can roughly work it out. Cinematic Addict follows up with they getting ahead of themselves with The Exorcist because the mom is already getting up there in age. I know her name, but it left me. I can't think of her name. Is she in it? What, are you kidding me? You're joking. What, the mom in the original Exorcist is in the remake? Or the so it is a reboot. Cinematic Addict. They getting ahead of themselves with The Exorcist because the mom is already getting up there in age. Oh, so it's going to be like 2018, Halloween 2018. It's going to be a soft reboot. Oh, God's sake. Just says, am I the only one who is bored of remakes just in general, aside from Batman and a few others? I can't spell tonight too much rum. I can only drink rum. I tried rum once. I'm 41 now. I'm 41 now. I tried drinking rum when I was like 20. Couldn't stand it. The only vodka. Well, there you go. The only straight, alcohol I can drink is vodka. But then I have to follow it back. Beer back, vodka, beer back, vodka, beer back. And that's rare. Cinematic Addict says, I'm dreading it because it will be CGI. Yes, there you go. It will be CGI. And that's another reason why I'm dreading it too, Cinematic Addict. And even with sequels, it's not needed. Okay, talking to Josh, that's great stuff. I'm bored of it also. I'll still watch it though. Yep. Josh says, oh, okay, yep, CGI really typical. Cinematic Addict says, yeah, not a fan at all. It needs to be practical, but still, the first is untouchable. And I don't know what else they could do to continue the story. Same in 2018. Why I was like, why? Why I was like, why? Yeah, I know what you mean, though. Cinematic Addict. Yeah. I mean, what can they do with The Exorcist? I mean, there were what was it? The Exorcist 2 and 3. I think the guy from A Christmas Carol was in one of them. George C. Scott. I've got no interest. The heretic. I've got no interest in that movie. I've got no interest in any Exorcist sequels. So why would I have any interest in what David Gordon Green and Blumhouse are going to do to The Exorcist? I just don't give a shit. But I really don't give a shit. But yes, I will watch it. Will I pay money to watch it? No. But when I say that, I mean I'm not going to pay money at the cinema to watch it. Bum, ba, bum, 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 bum. It is a franchise I really don't care about. Josh says, is the next James Bond going to be a woman? I'm not a Bond fan, but that's what I heard. I don't think the next James Bond is going to be a woman. Why they would do that is not totally beyond me. It's going to happen one day. James Bond will become Jane Bond. Jane Bond. It's going to happen. But I don't think in the next movie. But I'm not a Bond fan, so I really couldn't give a crap. But that being said, I don't know. I'm not sure why they want to go that way. I'm just repeating what other YouTubers say, but I'm saying it on my fucking channel, and that's what some people want. Most people don't want that. Yeah, bada bing, bada bam. Josh follows up with, fuck, at some point actors are gonna be out of work because of CGI. To an extent, that's gonna happen. I've been dreading it for a long time. It's gonna happen. But we may hopefully have a long time to wait until that happens fully. Josh says, I can't decide if technology is more of a curse or a blessing. Well, Josh, I'll tell you one thing. You give me a fan-fucking-tastic idea for a standalone video when it comes to that. I can't decide if technology is more of a curse, of a blessing, or a blessing. While I'm here talking to you on YouTube. So that's cool, I think. I think it's cool. When it comes to technology in general, and I would have to, one line, I know this is going to sound corny. I know this is going to sound absolutely fucking ridiculous to a lot of people. Maybe to you as well. I mean, it could do. But there's one line in one movie that was made in 1993, and the line was said by Jeff Goldblum. Ian McDowell. Ian McDowell? What? Ian Malcolm, played by Jeff Goldblum in Jurassic Park, 1993. Your scientists are so preoccupied whether they could, they didn't stop to think whether they should. Your scientists were so preoccupied with whether they could, they didn't stop to think whether they should. That line wraps it up. Because they're going to go too far. I know you always get people out there saying, well, there'll always be a human being, like the new Chucky film, the latest Chucky movie. It's it's not a CGI doll, but it's, you know what I mean, yeah? Okay, we can override this. We can override that. We can override this. We can override. What if they can't? What if they can't do that? What if they can't override it? Terminator 2. That's my opinion on that in a live chat. I could do a whole entire standalone video on that. But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying in a live chat. Otherwise, I'm going to be here for the next hour just talking about that question, which is a fucking great question. But Cinema Addict says The Heretic Part 2 Exorcist, was trash. So if they want to make a better sequel, fine, I guess, with him attached. Let me start that again. Cinematic Addict. The Heretic Part 2 of Exorcist was trash. So if they want to make a better sequel, fine, I guess, but with him attached, I don't see it more. I don't see it more comedy. I got green on my penis. I got peanut butter on my penis. Yeah, I don't want David Gordon Green to direct The Exorcist. Any of them. A soft reboot. Heretic. I don't want the guy directed. He's overrated. David Gordon Green is overrated as a horror director. I got green puke on my penis. Peanut butter. Peanut butter. Why would you have peanut butter? The Cinematic Addict says The Exorcist TV series season 1 wasn't bad, actually. Didn't even know it existed. Wasn't bad, actually. It was about grown Reagan and her daughter. Season 2 stunk. I haven't seen it. Didn't even know it existed. Can I ask, Cinematic Addict? Was it Linda Blair? Did Linda Blair come back for the TV show? Because I've never heard of it. I really appreciate it if you could let me know. Did Linda Blair come back? Josh says they made Doctor Who Doctor Who a woman. It'll happen. Yes, they did. I'm not a Doctor Who fan, so I'm like, I don't give a fuck about that. Cinematic Addict says, I'd like to see a female Jane Bond. LOL. It would be cool. And I'm all for female empowerment, but only if it's organic and not forced. Cinematic Addict, you are a legend. Because I could not phrase that better myself. I'm not saying I'm some kind of wordsmith. Yeah, that. Yeah, I mean, we already have. I mean, Ripley from Alien. We have Sarah Connor from Terminator. These people are not just. They're not. We got Jess. We got Jess from Black Christmas. Jess from Black Christmas. We got Laurie Strode from Halloween. They don't have to go over the fucking top with this shit. I mean, when's the last time you heard the phrase final guy? Have you ever heard it? The final guy. No. I'm not saying there has never been a final guy, because there has been. So you know where I'm coming from. We got Ripley from Alien. We got Sarah Connor from the Terminator movies. We got Jess Bradford from Black Christmas. And all the Friday the 13th final girls, or the Halloween final girls. There's more than just Laurie. Did you... Yeah, and what you're saying, Cinematic Addict, you're for a Jane Bond. If it's organic and not forced, it will be forced. It will be forced. That's the shame about it. It's not going to be organic. It's going to be forced. And it's totally fucking unnecessary. Josh says Michael Myers will become Mary Myers. Mary Myers. Yeah, Michelle Myers. What about that one? Michelle Myers. Jack follows up with, yeah, I love the internet and stuff like that. But as far as art goes, technology has taken more away from art than it has added. Technology has taken more away from art than it's added. Okay. I agree. I'm not. I mean, this sounds so hypocritical. So hypocritical, because I'm talking to you right here on YouTube. But I couldn't agree more. I could not agree more. They don't know when to stop. And they will never stop. They will never stop. It's never going to end. When they say the word progress, I don't consider it progress. I consider it's just, I want to see another lion from Jurassic Park, the rape of the natural world. But it's not that bad, because this is not a natural world. But I know what you mean. Right. Cinematic Addict says he kind of did in Rob's Hey Shoe. Chucky is a woman now, so why not? Chucky is a woman? Are you talking about the brand of Chucky? Rob's Hey Shoe. I really got to get this out of the way. I think I mentioned it earlier. I'm not too sure. I think I did. Rob Zombie is a fucking legend. I love Rob Zombie. When it comes to these movies, I'm not a big fan of The House of Thousand Corpses. I fucking love The Devil's Rejects. Free From Hell, I'm a fan of. Devil's Rejects is better, a lot better than Free From Hell. Rob Zombie's Halloween from 2007, I thoroughly enjoy. And considering when I put that with Halloween Kills, it's like Rob Zombie all the fucking way, man. Yeah. So, despite what I think of Rob Zombie as a director, if I'm looking for some interesting interviews with movie directors, Rob Zombie is way up there on the list on YouTube because there's so many. And if you haven't checked them out, check them out. They're brilliant. Rob Zombie is awesome. But I'm not a fan of his music. Josh says, "Oh my God, you need to see the Daredevil TV show, but you won't because it ain't Netflix. Because you ain't Netflix. No, I don't have Netflix. Daredevil, even if I did have Netflix, I probably wouldn't even bother. I tried watching The Flash on Sky. I watched the first maybe 4 episodes and got bored. Excuse me. Cinematic Addict says no, it was Gina Davis as Reagan. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. That's cool. She was good, but yeah, she should have cast Linda would make more sense. But yes, should have cast Linda would make more sense. Gina Davis? Wow. Josh says the movie with Ben Affleck was a load of bollocks. Couldn't agree more. Well, I don't know. I ain't seen it. I ain't seen it. I don't care. Josh says, anyone like Elias? Never heard of it. Cinematic Addict. Haven't seen it. Okay, talking to Josh. Great stuff. Love that. Love that. Josh, getting a top up. Be right back. Well, now you know the feeling, my friend. Josh says, getting a top up. Be right back. Now you know the feeling. Do you know what? Cider. I'm drinking cider. But ever since the night before Halloween, so like Saturday the 30th of October, I've been drinking Budweiser. This is the first night since Saturday, October 30th, I drank cider. So you know what I want to do? I'm going to have a fucking Budweiser. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have a fucking Budweiser and hopefully you guys having a beer too. All those stupid channels. Oh, don't drink this, don't drink that. I'm having a Budweiser with you guys because you're here, a movie chat and more, and I appreciate it. All right, here we go. Cheers, guys. Thank you. Where are we? Chucky Cinematic Addict says Chucky possessed a woman in Cult. I haven't seen that one yet. What's the last Chucky movie I saw? Curse. Curse of Chucky is the last one I saw. I haven't seen Cult yet. Chucky possessed a woman in Cult. Oh, Jesus. Cinematic Addict says she was good in Peppermint. I used to like her as Electra until the series I seen what she could be. Cinematic Addict, I haven't got a clue what you're talking about, buddy. But hopefully Josh does. Josh says, funny thing is they use bloody CGI for everything. Pardon me. But not for the important stuff. It could have saved that poor woman's life shot by... Oh. Yeah. It could have saved that poor woman's life shot by Anna Borbin. Yes, why not? Brandon Lee, 1994, that was. They could have done the same thing, but they did not. Why not? So, yes, I totally agree with that. Josh, the Flash is meh. Josh, love Bud. Josh says, I'll pretend this from is Bud. Wow, there you go, Josh. There you go, Josh, my friend. Cinematic Addict says, I don't know what that means. Is that bowling pins upside down or is that an ass? I don't. My sweet tea. Are you drinking sweet tea? Right, and quote Mr. Dave McRae, the tea is sweet tonight. Cinematic Addict says, stick with Curse. Yeah, I mean, that's the last one I saw. That's the one I own. 1, 2, 3. Bride of Chucky, I think it's funny. Fucking hilarious. Seed of Chucky is a waste of space. And then Curse of Chucky. And then the remake with Mark Hamill as the voice of Chucky, which is better than I thought it would be. Pardon me. Cinematic Addict says, I'm already feeling tipsy. Too much sugar. Too much sugar. Too much sugar. Fucking hell, man. How much sugar? Too fucking hell. Josh says, what do you think about the idea of a Frasier reboot? I don't want them to do that. I have heard Kelsey Grammer is supposed to be coming back. And is going to be like the Martin character. And there's going to be a brand new actor playing the part of Frasier's son. I can't think of his fucking name. But no, I would leave it. I would leave Frasier. Frasier is one of the best sitcoms of all time. I would leave it there. I would not reboot it. I would not carry on. I would just leave it where it is. Josh says, I would have watched that Friends reunion special, but dickhead Corden, oh yeah, he did, hosted him. Why do Americans getting him to host everything? LOL, glad we got rid of him though. Yeah, I can't stand the guy. I'm with you with that one, Josh. I I think I absolutely can't. I can't stand him. But if you're a big Friends fan, it's worth watching. Yeah, Frasier is perfect. Best sitcom. 11 seasons is enough. I totally agree with that. Josh says, you like Cheers? Yeah, I like Cheers. It's not high on my list of favorite sitcoms, but yeah, I like Cheers. I mean, my favorite sitcoms, I haven't got a favorite, but I love How I Met Your Mother. I love Friends. I love The King of Queens, Kirby Enthusiasm, uh, Two and a Half Men, with, like series 1 to 8, the proper Two and a Half Men with Charlie Sheen. Yeah. But yeah, Cheers. Yeah, I don't mind Cheers. It's like Home Improvement. Yeah, I love Home Improvement when I was a kid. Yeah. Josh says, so you saw the reunion? Yeah, I did. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. I like it a lot. Josh, one foot in the grave and only falls are ace. Yes, couldn't agree more. My favorite. I know you haven't asked. Have you? No. But if I had to say a favorite, it'd probably be One Foot in the Grave. Cinematic Addict says, I gotta charge my phone. So good talking. Bye, guys. Cinematic Addict, so good to have you here, man. And yeah, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I love that. You too. Go with God or whatever. Hello. Cinematic Addict, take care. Stay safe. Hopefully see you. Hopefully see you again soon. You know. What do we have? What do we have? Okay. Yeah. Josh says The Office. Josh, you know my nephew, Cal, from Boy in the Lake Reviews. Ever want to talk The Office about? Ever want to talk to Cal, I should say, about The Office? He's the one to go to. I know The Office very well. But my nephew Cal is a fucking expert. The Office Extras, Curb, Two and a Half, Big Bang Theory, again, another one. I own every episode of Big Bang on Blu-ray. Frasier, just some of my faves. Yep, I love all of those. I love all of those. Extras, yep, love extras. The extra, the extras Christmas special is my favorite. Josh, what was that sitcom where Ted Danson plays the doctor? That was Becca, and that's another one. They only ever did 6 seasons. They only ever did 6 seasons of Becca. But I fucking love the show. I do own. It took me a long time. Josh, yeah, Callous Core. Thank you, Josh. Thank you so much for that. Thank you. It took me literally because I don't have a multi-region DVD player. It's only region 2, and PlayStation in this country, in the UK, and in region 2. It took me about 20 years, maybe 18 years to actually own every episode of Becker on DVD. Region 2, Region 4, something we can watch here in the UK. But I finally have them. I love Becker. Excuse me. Josh says, have you seen Tim Allen's newer show, Last Man Standing? I can't get into it. Same here. Same here, man. I tried. I wanted to love it. I wanted to like it. It's like Home Improvement. I mean, I was Home Improvement. I was like 12, maybe 13 when I got into Home Improvement. And I probably would still like it now. Who knows? But yeah, that Last Man Standing, I couldn't get into it, you know? I couldn't get into it. I wanted to. It just, yeah, something missing. Kind of like Joey. You know, the Friends spinoff of Joey. Something missing. You know? I think some spinoffs, you know, they can't hit their mark. I mean, Frasier, that's a different story. Frasier, the Cheers spinoff, you know, that's different. Josh, Modern Family was great when it started. Give me a second, Josh. Josh, wait right there. Let's see how the camera picks this up. Modern Family. One, two. All see what's that one? The complete seasons 1 to 6. 1 to 6. So yeah, I really enjoy this show. Let's open it up. We have all the lighting just changed in this room somehow. But yeah, all the DVDs from 1 to 6. But you're right, when it, you know, it went on and just weren't funny anymore, you know. But yeah, I do have Modern Family 1 to 6. Josh says, but they don't go all in with the mockumentary thing like they do in The Office. At least not as much in the later seasons. Yeah, I know what you mean, because it starts off with they're talking to, like, yeah, a mockumentary. They're talking to the camera. I love 1 to 4. After that, I think the quality dipped a bit. Phil is one of the great comedy characters. Phil's the guy that thinks he's the ultra cool dad, isn't he? I haven't seen it in so long. The ultra cool, you know. But I mean, I love the actor who was in. I can't think of his fucking name. The guy from. Love and marriage, married with children, married with children. But that guy, the guy you're talking about, I think his character in Modern Family is funnier than that guy's character. Married with Children, thank you. Ed O'Neill, thank you again. Love Ed O'Neill. Fucking brilliant. But the guy you're talking about, I think his character is funnier than Ed O'Neill's character. Yeah, Jay is great. LOL, yeah. The ultra super cool dad. I love it. Fucking, yeah. After this Budweiser, I'm going to go back to that glass of cider before it gets warm. Is we going to lose me? Because I ain't seen it in a while. Just says, I like Cam as well. LOL. Cam, which one's Cam? Have you ever watched My Name Is Earl? Josh asks, have you ever watched My Name Is Earl? I can see it over there. It's on my DVD cabinet over there. Yeah. My Name Is Earl, Series 1, brilliant. Series 2, brilliant. Then for me, just for me, 3 and 4 kind of like dropped off. You know, they weren't funny for me anymore. But the first season of My Name Is Earl, and season 2, and the beginning of season 3 of My Name Is Earl was, I love it. I love it. When they send him to prison, Josh, Cam is the fat dude. Let's have a look. Okay. Yeah. He's a funny guy. I will start again and watch the whole lot. Yeah. Josh says, I love My Name Is Earl. I hated the prison season 3, I think. I think it was 3. Yeah. Then I think 4 picked it up a bit, to be honest. I think season 3 was so bad. When it got to season 4, I didn't care anymore. But maybe I should give it another go. But I love 1 and 2. My Name Is Earl. Yeah, Josh says, annoying they ended it on a cliffhanger. Well, it got cancelled, I think. It got cancelled, so away it goes. Yeah, season 4, bad mistake. So, Josh says, yeah, Jason Lee is a great actor. He should be in more stuff. I agree. When you see, there's a special feature. There's a special feature on one of the My Name Is Earl DVDs, and I did not know it was him. I thought it was some producer or something, director, writer. And when the name comes up at the bottom, like Jason Lee, I thought, that's Earl? But yeah, I totally, he is brilliant. And if Jason Lee can do that, the ultimate hillbilly hick then yeah, I mean, who knows what else he can do. Josh, do you like How I Met Your Mother? Um, give me a second. This show? Is this show you're talking about, Josh? This one, as you can see there, let's see. Complete seasons 1 to 7. I do have 8 and 9. They stopped at 9. Thank God. Yeah. So yes, I do love How I Met Your Mother. I'm a massive fan. Let's open this up. Funny enough, I am going through. I like to go through seasons of comedies, but for some reason, I don't know why, I always seem to stop and then go on to something else. But I'm determined to watch all of these. See the blue French horn right there. This is a great box set because they're put together so well. It's not like Frasier box set when you have to pull them out like that cardboard case. This is a fantastic box set. So yeah, I absolutely love How I Met Your Mother. And it's funny because, like I say, this is the season I'm going through right now. I'm on season 2. So yeah, I love that show. Fucking brilliant show. Yeah, I agree. Josh asks, who's your favorite? Bonnie cracks me up. It's got to be Bonnie, yeah. My favorite, it's got to be Bonnie. Yes, they do. Yes, that's the Frasier box set I have. Just says, I hate the cardboard boxes. They scratch the discs. They do. And you have to, they don't necessarily ruin them because they're not scratches. If you're careful, they're not scratches. You can give them a wipe. Pardon me. And they're fine. But the Frasier box set is like that. And it's a pain in the ass because, yeah, they do leave marks all over the place. So, yeah, great set. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Oh, my Elvis. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, I've got so many box sets, man. I got the How I Met Your Mother, Modern Family, 1 to 6, How I Met Your 1 to 7, and How I Met Your Mother down there somewhere, 8 and 9. I love my sitcoms. Josh asks, have you ever gotten into the Goldbergs? Set in the 80s, kind of like the Wonder Years. Josh, I wanted to love the Goldbergs. I wanted to love it. But I didn't. I really wanted to love that show, but I just could not get into it. Josh, have you got the only 4s for set? Give me a second, Josh. What do you mean, this one? I mean, this is not every episode they made. Far from it. But this is season... What is it? Season 1 to 7. This is season 1 to 7 from Only Fools and Horses. I'm a massive fan of Only Fools and Horses, as you know. Jeff says you should do a video at some point showing all your DVDs, collectibles, up to you. Just an idea. It's a great idea, Josh. It's a fantastic idea, Josh. Hey, Quincy Bittles, welcome back, man. I believe they're doing a new version of the Wonder Years. I'm not even bothered about the original Wonder Years. So if they do that, and if you're a fan of the Wonder Years, and that's great stuff. If you're a fan of the reboot of the Wonder Years, I've never heard about the reboot, but I hope you enjoy it. I really hope you enjoy it. Joe says, I have that exact set. LOL. Then all the hour-long episodes separately. What do you mean? Only Fools and Horses? Yeah, same here. I think we have all of them, but they have edited quite a few. It's like if you watch like Miami Twice, which is a fucking good movie. Miami Twice is not just a good episode of Only Fools and Horses. Miami Twice is a fucking good movie. But now it's been so watered down. If you watch it on Gold, they cut so much out that they add a laughter track to Miami Twice with Only Fools and Horses. It doesn't need a laughter track. It's a movie. It's not a sitcom. That episode, Miami Twice, is not an episode. It's a movie. It doesn't need a laughter track. Yeah. Yep, Quincy. Yep. Joe says Miami Twice. Fucking ace. Almost like a standalone movie. Yeah, it is. It's a very, very good film. And I don't like a laughter track. I don't like what they've done to it when they cut certain bits out. Most of which are PC reasons, I guess. Fuck it, you know. Just says To Hullenbach is my favorite. That's another one. That's a good film. It's a good film. To Hullenbach is a good film. And you'll see there's no laughter track in that. You don't need a laughter track in a film. You don't need it. To Hullenbach. Del boy in the back of the lorry and Denzel. Oh, man. And Josh says, and Jolly Boy's out there. That's the one in Margate, yeah? Jolly Boy's Outing, the one in Margate, 1989. Josh, they better not fucking reboot Only Fools for new actors. I'm hoping they don't. I think there was something called Rock and Chips, something like that, which was like a prequel to Only Fools and Horses. I never watched it. I had no interest in it. Rockin' Chips. Don't put it past them, Josh. Don't put it past them. Josh says PC Only Falls remake with Debbie and Rodina Trotter. Yep, don't put it past them. Don't put ideas in their head. Girl power. Quincy Biddle says, was Force and Horses a UK show? I never heard of it before. Yeah, very much a UK show. They tried to, they did this. I don't know. They tried to do an American version, and I don't think it ever took off. And there's an episode, a movie. I was just talking about it. A movie, not Miami Vice, Miami Twice, and that was shown, I believe, in America, but it never took off in America. So I always say about American sitcoms, I don't mean to sound, I'm against, I'm against my own country, or anything like that. But the thing is, with American sitcoms, they transcend the world over. Big Bang Theory, Frasier, Friends, so many, so many. And they transcend. The humor comes to us. When it comes to UK sitcoms like Only Fools and Horses, never really works. And then when they try and do, like, I think America, I stand to be corrected. I think America tried to do Only Fools and Horses with their version. I think that was a flop as well. So it doesn't work. So what I always give the American sitcoms is their humor transcends more than the humor from the UK throughout the world. I always have to give that to American sitcoms. Quincy Biddle says, didn't The Office TV show not really big in UK, but was huge in the US? The American Office was big here in the UK. I never liked it. But the Office, the US Office was huge here in the UK. I was never a fan. Pardon me. Josh says the UK humor isn't as broad. Yeah, I agree with that. Also, we tend to be quite deadpan. It's not for everyone. Fair play to the Americans. They have some great ones. They have lots of great ones. And so does the UK, yeah. All I'm saying is the American sitcoms, they seem to transcend more than the UK ones. If we send like Only Fools and Horses to the USA, no, we don't get it. We don't like it. But when it comes to the USA sitcoms like Big Bang Theory and Curb Your Enthusiasm and How I Met Your Mother, you know, they take off big time here in the UK. You're welcome, Quincy. Just says UK Office is better because it's more subtle. But to each their own. Yeah, but to each their own. The Office that's another one you want to talk to my nephew about on Boy in the Lake Reviews. Check out his channel. It's fucking fantastic. Boy in the Lake Reviews. That's where Cal is. And he is the biggest fan of the UK Office I've ever known. Ever. Oh, this can of Budweiser's nearly empty. You know what I should have called this video? Drinking Budweiser. Can you imagine? I mean, this time tomorrow, this video will probably have about 40 views. 35, 40 views. If I put drinking Budweiser, this video would have about, I don't know, 90, 100, maybe 120 views by tomorrow. It's fucking amazing how the YouTube stuff works. It's weird. Quincy Bill says the king of beers. Could not agree more. Now all I gotta do is wait for their check to come through. It is. It's the best beer in the world. But it was better. I mean, this is like, what is it? 4.5. I remember when Budweiser was 5%. It was better than. Yeah, Josh, King of Queens. It's class. Yep. Got all of them, 1 to 9. I thought King of Queens season 9 was a little bit weak. Quincy Bill says, I am actually watching King of Queens now. Good for you, man. Great show. Yep. One of the best shows ever. Could not agree more. I have all 9 on DVD. Josh, Chuck. Chuck. Kevin James is amazing. Yes, I do own. It's not a box set of King of Queens, but it's all 9. Yeah, all 9 episodes, all 9 seasons. Sorry, guys. I'm just looking at a couple of the DVDs I have down here. Quincy Bill says, I'm watching the Christmas one where that little person steals Doug's wallet. Love it. What is that? I think the episode is called Silent Might. Silent Might. Oh, man. What I tend to do when it comes to King of Queens, Everybody Loves Raymond, that's another one I absolutely adore. Everybody Loves Raymond, Frasier. When it comes to the Christmas episodes, I tend to skip them. I don't watch them until it comes to like December. And when we're in December, I stick them on. I'll watch them. Everybody Loves Raymond has some of the best Christmas episodes ever of any sitcom. Same with Frasier. Quincy Bittles, yeah, Silent Night. Josh says, having said that, Kevin James, Adam Sandler movie Pixels might be the worst thing I've ever seen. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it, never heard of it. But I know those two guys are friends. An Abomination. Josh Raymond is great. Yeah. And if I am going through like this one, How I Met Your Mother, I skip the Christmas episodes until it gets to like December. I'm the same with Frasier, Raymond. Josh, did you like Mall Cop? I haven't seen it all the way through, but what I did see, I wasn't a fan of. Probably why I haven't seen the whole thing. But Josh, fuck me. If you're a fan of Mall Cop, you love Mall Cop, that's what counts. Who gives a fuck what I think? If you love Mall Cop, that's what counts, man. That's what counts. Josh says, is there any animated sitcoms you like? Simpsons. Yeah, I love The Simpsons. I do own on DVD The Simpsons seasons 1 to 10. I think after 10, it went off the rails a bit. But The Simpsons, oh man, that is, yeah, like you say, it's a sitcom. It's an animated sitcom. It's not a cartoon. It's an animated sitcom. So yeah, Simpsons season 1 to 10, absolutely fucking brilliant. I still think of remember Apu when he has 8 kids. I think he has 8 children. His wife has 8 children. And they're finding it so hard. It's one of my favorite lines from any episode of any Simpsons of all time. And he's asleep. Apu is asleep. He's so tired. He's got 8 kids. He wakes up. Somebody, I think it's Homer, somebody wakes him up. And Apu is like, oh, I had the most beautiful dream where I died. I fucking love that. I had the most beautiful dream where I died. Oh man, I had the most beautiful dream where I died. That is just amazing. Let's see. Quincy Whittle says Mall Cop 1 was okay, but never seen part 2. Josh says, I've never seen Mall Cop. I was just wondering if you had. Yeah, not a big fan. Quincy Bittles, Aqua Teen Hunger Force is great. Aqua Teen Hunger Force? Never heard of it. Is that a Kevin James movie? Quincy Bittles. Didn't they have to write Apu off the show or something like that? I kind of remember hearing that. Yeah, that was I think Quincy, I think that was the plan. But I think they came to their fucking senses and realized how stupid it would be to go back and do that. There are so many episodes with Apu. Come on, I mean, so yeah, there was a plan to do that, but they came to their senses. A lot of people came to their senses, and it's like, no, we're not doing that. Joe says early Family Guy is brilliant. Before Seth MacFarlane started making those stupid teddy bear movies and took his eye off the ball. All right, okay. Seth made the Ted movies in between Family Guy. I'm not a massive Family Guy fan. I like Ted, the first Ted. The second one was complete shit. But no, I'm not a big Family Guy fan. Josh asks, did you like Todd Phillips' Starsky and Hutch remake with Ben Stiller and Owen Wilson? That was Todd Phillips? Todd Phillips directed that? I didn't know that. But wow. I did not know that. Did I like it? Yeah. Yeah, I liked it. I liked it. Yes, it was Todd Phillips. I did not know that, Josh. I liked it. I wasn't crazy about it. I mean, Todd Phillips, yeah, A Hangover, Due Date. I did not know he directed that movie. Josh says, I like the first Ted, but why they bothered making a second one is beyond me. Money, 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 money. Josh says, the same guy that did Joker crazy range he has, LOL. The same guy that did Joker. Crazy. Wow. Oh my God, yeah, it was. Shit. Yeah. Josh, yeah. Todd Phillips. The Hangover guy. He directed the Joker, didn't he? I still have that on my Sky Box. I still ain't watched it yet. Surprise, surprise. It's in ultra high definition. I haven't watched it yet. Yeah, Todd Phillips directed Joker. Totally forgot. Wow. Yeah, that guy's multi-talented when it comes to directing. Wow. Absolutely fucking wow. Time to go back to the cider, I think. Cheers, guys. Cheers, Joe. Thank you so much for being here. And cheers, everyone, for watching live. And thank you for everyone watching after the fact. Quincy Bills, cheers. Cheers to you, my friend. Josh, yeah, I do. Josh says you need to see it. Even if you don't like it, it's shot beautifully. Yeah. Joker. You're talking about Joker? I think you're talking about Joker. Yeah. And it's in ultra high definition. I do need to see that. You're right. I'm doing myself a disservice not watching that movie. Josh, seen Platoon yet? No, yeah. Nope, I haven't seen Wall Street either. Quincy, if you're still watching, what Josh is talking about, I've had Wall Street and Platoon, two movies with Charlie Sheen, who I absolutely fucking adore. I've got a tattoo here, some winning. So I'm a massive Charlie Sheen fan. I've never seen Platoon. I've never seen Wall Street, but I own both movies on Blu-ray, and I've never seen them yet. I've never seen the movies, ever. Oh shit, man. Jeff says 8 bloody months I've been getting him to watch it. Yep. At least. Quincy Bittles, oh sweet. Winning tattoo. Yep. I was thinking of having the hashtag here. But nah. Winning. Josh Tiger Blood. Yeah. I got Tiger Blood and Dynasty in it. Josh, you can handle this voila. Trolls. Fools. That's voila comes from and thinks in different dimensional realms. There is a video on my channel. I know Josh knows about it. Quincy, I'm not sure if you do. There's a video on my channel answering questions as 2011 Charlie Sheen. It's still there. Yeah, it's me answering questions of 2011 Charlie Sheen. Most of which, if I remember rightly, were asked by Josh. Josh says, Charlie looks great lately. Glad he's in recovery. Yeah, he does. He's something done to his face. He looks very young, but yeah, he looks good. He looks good. Quincy says, LOL, I'll have to go back and watch that video. Yeah, I mean, please do. Please leave a comment, Quincy, on what you think of that on that video. There's another one I did. Ask Me Anything as Rocky Balboa. That's on my channel as well. But thank you so much for wanting to do that. I really appreciate that. I think it was Josh mainly. I'm not sure. I think Josh was the one mainly asking me questions of Charlie Sheen. So, yeah, we ain't got. I think most of the thanks would go to Josh, you know. If I remember rightly. It was. There you go. See, it was. Josh says, I love that stream. It was just me answering. There you go. It was Josh. Asking. Yep, no. I know what you meant, man. Josh says, hope you get another TV show or something. So much talent going to waste. Yeah. I agree. The thing is with Charlie Sheen, I mean, I hate to say it, but he is his own worst enemy. And when it comes to, I mean, he did anger management. I mean, let's face it, anger management was shit. If you like it, you like it. I didn't. I wanted to love it, as you must imagine. Who would get who would get winning unless they wanted anger management to do very well, but it didn't. Quincy Bill says, yes, that would be so great if Charlie got another show. Yeah, it would be. 2.5 Men was great before he was off of it. Wait, right there. Wait, right there. This is the 2.5 Men boxer I own. As you can see right there, seasons 1 to 8. The Charlie Sheen episodes. I think inside. Oh no. I thought some discs were over there and over there and over there. There they all are. Season 1 to 8, 2.5 Men. It's the back of the case. I've got to put a lot of box sets back away tonight. Joe says, yeah, anger management was a letdown. It was. 2.5 Men got me through some tough times, man, especially in lockdown. Good stuff. Good to hear. Good to hear. Josh, I was not with. I used to have that set before I got the 1 to 12 DVD. I watched the last ever episode, the last one of 2.5 Men, and the first one without Charlie Sheen with the funeral. That was it for me. Oh, and the one where Alan Harper became Charlie Sheen. And there was one with Kathy Bates where Kathy Bates, that I think somehow the spirit of Charlie Harper had got into Kathy Bates. Oh yeah, what a pile of shit. 1 to 8 is where it is for me. For me, 1 to 8, Charlie Sheen. That's where it starts. That's where it ends. Pardon me. Quincy Bill says that is awesome, man. Thank you so much. The real 2.5 Men. Josh, yeah, before that dickhead from Punk took over. That's his name. Ashton, who gives a fuck? Yeah. I know you didn't say that. I'm saying that. Ashton, who gives a fuck? He's just not a funny man. You know, maybe I'm a little bit biased Maybe I am. Maybe I'm a little bit biased. I'm such a Charlie Sheen fan. But, oh man. 2.5 Men is series 1 to 8. That's it. Josh says, I love Kathy Bates, but the episode was embarrassing. Yes, it was. I know what you mean. I understand where you're coming from with that one, Josh. I do. I truly do. Don't worry about it, Sven, man. What are you talking about? Don't worry about it. Now I've got 4 fucking box sets to put back. I got How I Met Your Mother, Modern Family. They've all got to go back. Andy Force and Horses. And the last one we spoke about. 2.5 Men. They've all got to go back. Josh says, no, you're not biased. After he left, it was awful. And it was. I did watch the first one with Charlie Harper's funeral. And the last one ever. And the last one before that one. With Haim Levine with the piano dropping on Charlie Harper and the piano dropping on him is like, hey, you're winning. What the fuck was that about? Quincy Bill says, should definitely do a video on all your box sets one day. Thank you, Quincy. It's something of I'm not sure. I mean, maybe what would you call it? The embryotic stages of maybe Chat and War. I think I did something like that. Some of my favorite box sets of all time. I don't think I deleted that video. It could still be there somewhere. I think it's still there on my channel. But yeah, I mean, I could do that, and it's a great idea. But I have so many. If it was a standalone video, it would take forever to upload because my internet speed is pretty shit. But I could do a live show about that. So yeah, I mean, maybe. Yeah. I mean, the next thing I want to do is a quiz on wrestling, believe it or not. A wrestling quiz from the WWF, WWE, WCW. But I'm not sure if that's going to be next. I'm not sure. Josh says, I love the episode with the goth girl who put a hex on Alan. Yeah. Yep. I love it. Absolutely fucking love it. That's the one. That's the girl. Believe it or not, believe it or not, she's in Halloween H2O. Yeah. When Alan has the eye, the swollen eye. Just says, yeah, I tried with the wrestling quiz. Yeah, you did. You did. Don't know where everyone went that night. What I did with that, Josh, is I think my nephew, Cal, Boy in the Lake reviews. He's going to be there when I eventually do that quiz. And in the meantime, what I did, I went over to a channel which I mentioned quite a bit on my channel, the Artist Version 1. And he's a massive wrestling fan. The guy's name is Will, and he's in the USA. And I asked him 50 questions. I have 50 wrestling questions. And because, like you say, Josh, you were the only one here when that quiz began, and I think I asked 5 questions. So I leaped over to Will's channel, the Artist Version 1. If you've never checked out that channel, please do. The guy is awesome. And I asked him all 50 questions. And I shit you not, I think Will got about 47 out of 50 questions correct. Joe says, yeah, I tried, but oh no, got that one. Quincy Bittles, I would participate in your wrestling quiz. Well, that'd be great stuff, Will. Will, what am I talking about? Quincy. Josh, wrestling ain't my thing, but I try and help Mud that night. Thank you so much. Depends what I'm doing. Depends what I'm doing. Yeah, I mean, it all depends on you know what's happening, what's going on. But if you haven't checked out Will's channel, the Artist Version 1, he's based in the USA. He's USA. If you haven't checked out Will's channel yet, the Artist Version 1, please do. I'm there quite a bit, in the chat section. Yeah, chatting. So we have 4 thumbs up. 4 thumbs up. Thank you so much. Instead of me, we have 2 people watching. I never trust YouTube viewership. Jeff says, I'll try and be here. It'll be a laugh, even if I don't get any right, which I won't. Laughing my ass off. And yeah, check him out. Yeah, he's a cool dude. He's very laid back. He's just cool. Yeah. Quincy Bills, what time is it? What time is it where you are at? Here in the UK, it is, 3 a.m. exactly. 3 o'clock in the morning exactly. Don't worry, guys. I'm still here. Hopefully you can still see me. I think you can. Can you still see me? Just checking. YouTube. Yeah, live now. Yes, we are live now. We're still alive. Josh, the Devil's Hour. The Devil's Hour. Hello. The Devil's Hour. Yep. Yep. I thought that'd be fine. Thank you, Josh. Yep. I can see you, and before you ask, picture looks good and sound good. Do I ask that too much? Do I ask that a lot? It's just my internet, man. My internet is shit. It's shit. So I just want to make sure it's not too bad. That's why I ask that a lot. My internet connection is shit. The speed is shit. That's why I ask that quite a bit. Indeed. Quincy Bill was shit on that. Yep. Couldn't put it better myself. Couldn't put it better myself. Shit on that. Just says, I rewatched The Crow the other night. Still one of the best movies I ever seen. It's very hard for me to put into words. I mean, I could, but it would have to be a standalone video. Really. The Crow. I mean, when it comes to, you've seen this before, I think. When I have the tattoo of a crow on my arm forever, you get the feeling I'm a massive fan of that movie. So, yeah, it's one of my favorite movies ever. Most of it is set on October 30th. So I watch it on October, the night before Halloween, 30th October. I did this year. I've done so for quite a while. Yeah. The Crow is fucking amazing. Joe says, yeah, I can relate, man. Terrible connection in my area. Quincy Bill says, I haven't seen The Crow I haven't seen The Crow is so long. That is definitely one I must rewatch very soon. I think it's only about an hour and 45 minutes, something like that. Which is kind of on the longer end of a movie, I guess. But yeah, awesome. Thank you, Josh. Great soundtrack. I have the soundtrack. It's over there, and I swear it's over there in a plastic bag somewhere. But I do own the soundtrack, and yes, it is awesome. I don't love every song, but Can't Rain All the Time. Oh man, Can't Rain All the Time. Burn by The Cure. Oh man. Indeed. Josh, rest in peace, Brandon Lee. Indeed. Quincy Bill says that was a typo. I meant I haven't in so long. Apologies. Okay, you haven't seen it. Okay, so what was it? I haven't seen it grow in so long. Is so long. Oh, you haven't seen it in a long time. That's okay, Quincy. That's fine. I mean, it's mind blowing. It's absolutely mind blowing. It's so good. I mean, I talk about so many movies here on my channel, but the thing is that movie, if I started talking about The Crow, I'll probably never stop. Quincy Beatles, yeah. Rest in peace, Brandon Lee. Josh says it was the Alec Baldwin thing that made me think about it with what happened with him. Sad reason to watch it, but I'm glad I did. Never gets old. No, and it won't. The Crow, I mean, maybe on a production value, The Crow might seem dated now. I mean, we're talking like 1994. But the film itself, the message, it's like a gothic comic horror come to the screen. It's like a gothic comic book on our screen. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. Wow, it's just noticed we've been going for 3 hours. 3 hours and nearly 2 minutes. Let's take this thing to 3 hours and 10. Let's take it to 3 hours and 10 minutes, and then we're out for the night. Jeff says, but the heart of the movie is what counts. It doesn't matter if the fashion is a bit dated or whatever. Could not agree more. Production value, pardon me, production value is very misunderstood. The heart of the movie, what counts, if what is going on in the movie still counts. And let's face it, The Crow is very much a revenge film. When is revenge ever going to go out of fashion? It never will. It's always going to have a place. Kind of like Death Wish, with the original Death Wish movies with Charles Bronson. Revenge will always have a place. And yes, the production value can look dated. It can. It's like the original Halloween. Production value, 1978. Yeah, it is dated. Of course it is. But the messages of Halloween and The Crow and how it's told and how it, not necessarily how it's shot, but the way the story is told and how brilliantly it's written and directed, it will never be dated. Production value, yes, maybe. But when it comes to the story of The Crow, it will never be dated. And the movie was so well made, so well directed, so well edited. I mean, let's face it, the editing in The Crow meant everything. In my opinion, my humble opinion, The Crow will never be dated. Ever. Quincy Bell says, do you stream once a week? Do you have a stream schedule? I said scream there, didn't I? Stream. A stream schedule. No, I actually don't. I keep on meaning to, but I don't. I've done quite a few live streams. My standalone streams are not that often, but I want to make them out better. You know, my standalone streams that are not live, they take me a long time to upload. But yeah, I mean, if I could say right now, I'm gonna do a live stream every Tuesday and every Thursday and a standalone video every Saturday and every Sunday, I would do it. But we don't know, especially in this day, in this era that we're living in. I can't do that. I've never been able to do that. But I really, I really much. I'm not bullshitting you, man. I'm not bullshitting anybody. I appreciate your subscription if you have, and just shooting the breeze. So that's why I do here at Movie Chat More. There are no schedules. It's just, in the moment. In the moment. And when it comes to the videos that are not live, my standalone videos, that's something I'm thinking about at the time, and I want to get something off my chest. That's what I do. But if I could do a schedule, then I would. But at the moment, I can't do that. But I wish I could. Josh says, is there any movies you've seen recently that don't hold you, but that you loved when they were first released? And vice versa. Anything you hated that has grown on you. I'm going to read that one more time. Is there any movies that you've seen recently that don't hold, but you've loved them when they were first released, and vice versa? Anything you hated then that has grown on you? That's a great question, Josh. Not really. I mean, no. I mean, any movie. The first one there is one. There is one movie that I absolutely adored. There's two actually. There are two. So that's a great question, Josh. Thank you for the question. It's a great question. There are two that I absolutely adored upon release, but not so much anymore. One would be the original The Strangers with Liv Tyler. And the other one would be The Purge. The first. Not the first Purge and all that shit. I'm talking about the first Purge, the real first Purge. The first Purge to be released. The first Purge that was made. The Purge and The Strangers. I don't like them as much as I used to, but I still like them. I still think they're great movies. It's kind of, that actually, come to think of it, Phone Booth. Phone Booth. That's another one. I mean, again, I still like Phone Booth with Colin Farrell. Yeah, but those are the three that come to mind. I don't love. I mean, at the time, the Purge, The Strangers, The Phone Booth. I love those fucking movies. I still like them, but I don't like them as much now. I don't know why. But I don't love those three movies as much as I did when I first saw them years ago. So yeah, The Purge, Phone Booth, and the other one I said, The Strangers. Strangers. A movie that has grown on me? I can't think of any. No. Quincy Bill says, I will turn your notifications on and keep an eye out for your streams in the future. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. Really appreciate that. Thank you. Josh says, it's been a great stream, man. Really enjoyed it. Thank you. Thanks for everything you do. You're a top host. This is easily my favorite channel. I'm going to have to say goodnight because I'm way too pissed. Yeah, I'll be off soon, like I said. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. Quincy Bill says, I used to hate Jason X. But when I rewatched it recently, it wasn't that bad. It was unique. Yeah, I'll give you that. It's very unique. And the rewatch value is off the charts. Well, I don't mind. Jason X is not something I've seen for a long time. I own it on DVD. I think I prefer that to Jason Goes to Hell. But it's close. I'm not a big fan of either movie. Josh says, take care, man. See you next time. I try with the quiz. The rest of the quiz. Peace. Quincy, yeah, I'm going to be out of here very soon. Quincy Bill says, see you, Josh. Yep. There you go. Brilliant time. 3 hours and 12 minutes. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. All you guys watching after the fact, comment down below and let me know what you think of Halloween and Halloween Kills. And if you're watching the whole video, if you've seen the whole video and you have something to say, comment down below and let me know. That's the only place to do it. Thank you so much for everyone who joined in the chat tonight. It's so cool. You guys rock, and I'll see you all again very, very soon, hopefully. Cheers, guys.